Most software engineers build their tools from the comfort of a climate-controlled office. But the reality for the businesses using those tools looks more like this. 2 in the morning on a dimly lit cross-dock freight floor. This is the environment where Keith R. Cordell spent 3 decades. He worked his way up from forklift weed hand to managing 136 store distribution terminals and fleets of over 70 drivers for logistics giants like CEVA Ground Rail and Vitran Express. Out here, a single copy-paste mistake on a hazmat manifest or a delayed client email triggers physical bottlenecks on the highway, racks up $10,000 compliance fines, and burns hundreds of labor hours. When the margin for error is literal zero, you develop a strict structural logic. You learn to spot exactly where energy is wasted, stripping out friction because wasted motion is an unacceptable cost. As Keith transitioned into operations consulting, he noticed the ultimate bottleneck in modern business isn't physical labor. It is the administrative drag of manual email triage, tracking spreadsheets, and the repetitive work required to onboard a single client. He spent years in the trenches, testing, breaking, and benchmarking dozens of different AI platforms and automation tools to find a solution that actually worked for small operations. What he found was the SaaS trap. A business subscribes to 6 different monthly AI applications, creating a tangled web of tools. Because these are disconnected, owners perform manual labor to move data, scattering private company information across external servers. This fragmented approach trades manual paperwork for expensive digital software overhead, which actively degrades a company's operational return on investment. Keith took his 30 years of operational leadership and combined it with master-level engineering, earning his credential as a Google-certified AI professional. This provides a specific advantage. He bridges the gap between software developers who have never felt the pain of a loading dock bottleneck and operations managers who don't know how to ground a large language model. His framework, Grit Meets Code, combines physical process optimization with native digital intelligence. Instead of adding more apps, he builds autonomous back-office workflow engines natively inside the Google Workspace tools a business already uses, like Gmail, Drive, and Docs. Operational efficiency comes from utilizing machine learning features natively integrated within a company's existing digital environment. Operating natively inside Google provides a massive financial advantage: 0 ongoing monthly web hosting fees, and 0 third-party software bloat. On the front end, Keith builds responsive business websites using Google Sites. By mapping these directly to a business's domain, he removes monthly hosting costs. This architecture allows data from the Google site, incoming Gmail, and the company's internal Google Drive to feed directly into custom Gemini gems, AI assistants trained strictly on the company's own standard operating procedures. To protect sensitive data, the system runs within a private cloud tenancy. Internal information stays restricted to the business's Google Workspace instance and is never used to train public AI models. A human-in-the-loop safeguard ensures that while the AI handles data extraction and drafting, a human supervisor must verify all output before it is released. This architecture translates the safety protocols of a high-volume freight terminal into a secure, private digital workflow. Keith delivers this through a transparent 4-tier service model designed to scale with a small business's growth. The entry levels include the DIY Automation Blueprint for $497.99 and a custom Google Site web build for $1,500. More advanced needs are met by the Workspace AI Automation tier at $3,500, or the Master Autonomous Engine, which provides the complete turnkey package for $4,500. To remove risk for new clients, the entry-level blueprint comes with a 100% rollover upgrade credit. If a business owner buys the DIY blueprint but decides within 90 days they would rather have the system built for them, their initial investment is fully credited toward any of the higher tiers. This modular approach allows skeptical business owners to test the technology without facing significant financial risk or technical friction. The final return on investment is measured in 10 to 15 hours of recovered time every single week. For solopreneurs and managers, those hours mean moving away from repetitive paperwork to focus on high-value business growth and leadership. 30 years of terminal floor grit has been translated into clean, cost-effective digital intelligence. To remove the SaaS software tax from your operations and build an autonomous workstation, visit keithcordell.com or contact Keith directly.